Welcome to another episode of something I'm not entirely sure will be a series or not. And who knows, I might break it off randomly, whatever the heck I want, because I am not beholden to anyone, I am not professional, and I am just having fun. So this game came out very recently, like yesterday? Something? And it looks really cool. It looks exactly like the kind of strategy RPG I like. Though I will say that there's a disappointing lack of monster classes. That said, even without monster classes, at least it still has apparently dragons. There are dragons available, so that's something. It's a strategy RPG with many different units in it. And units are comprised of multiple individuals, which I like. Which reminds me, now that Soul Nomad the World Eater is actually out on Steam and I don't need to run it on emulator, I should go back to that series, because I really like Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. And this game reminded me that Soul Nomad and the World Eaters exists, and is really damn good. So, who knows, I might pick that up. Not having to run it on an emulator that cracks big random frames away and causes the noise to explode and stuff would be kind of neat. That and I've got a new computer since then. I don't know when I tried to record Soul... Anyway, let's stop talking about Soul Nomad and the World Eaters and talk instead about Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, which clearly is more of a Fire Emblem-esque vibe. It seems cool. Let's go have a look. Oh, okay. Players take 50% less damage from all sources. Great features want to view the story. Says field game with average. Well balanced for key levels can be moderately challenging. No permadeath if units fall in battle. Get started. Most players permadeath enabled. Most units who are fallen by chapter end are gone forever. Enemy HP and attack power is increased. Only for experienced players. Choose. Well, we'll go with Captain. I mean, this difficulty level was kicking my ass in soldiers, which apparently is a common complaint. People are complaining that soldiers is too hard. Very commonly. Apparently, like, by endgame, it becomes very difficult to actually deal any notable damage, and battles become wars of attrition almost. Supposedly. I'll see what I do with soldiers. I might play some more just off screen and maybe start a new mode, a new game, if I decide that I really want to record more of it. I'm still trailing off. Apologies for that. It's a weird morning. Well, I guess if we're doing service announcements, Elden Ring will continue. It's just that by upping the production qualities and getting at least one other person involved, I am more dependent on some outside sources. So there are some logistical problems with increasing the production values that causing me to delay my next Elden Ring video. Alright, enough about any other game. From this point on, we're only talking about Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. There you are, child of destiny. You've arrived at a very opportune time, you will find. Why do I sound like an old man? I don't know. Let me look into your heart. Who are you? Will your journey be marked by virtue, or will this land's people remember you as an adversary? Ooh, is there some kind of element of choice? What's the most important trait a leader should have? The ability to bring people together, an unshakable love for the people, the power to command respect and fear. Well, oh, you know what? If we're role playing this, I am going to lean towards I'm going to lean towards the Arcanean ideals from my my Pathfinder RPG setting that I wrote. So I'm definitely going to lean on the Iron Fist here. Power to command respect and fear. Yes, let's do that. What do you look most for in a mate? Intellect. What leads to the downfall of great civilizations? Faithlessness, poverty, or intolerance? Let's see. Going with the Arcanean ideal. Like, you'd think faithlessness, but no. Intolerance is certainly pretty high up there, but ultimately I think poverty. Let's see, your most valuable possession, what is it? Vast wealth, battle prowess, faith. Without power, you cannot hold on to your empire. It is the most valuable. A desperate beggar corners you, demanding money. What do? Intimidating him into backing down. Talk your way out of the situation. Offer him a warm meal at the local pub. Now, obviously, I am the ruler, and I need this person to become a productive member of society, but, so, it's not too illogical, but at the same time, you know, how dare he address me like that? I'm his sovereign. But I am clever. So we'll talk our way out of the situation. Alright, if we're going with the Arcanean ideal, then once again I am going for a female character. After all, the Arcaneans believe that females are more suitable for leadership. Let's see. Lindley, no, that's not a good name. How do? No, I want to edit. Where's? No. How do backspace? Backspace? Ah, okay, right, okay, it's fully mouse controlled. Right click is backspace. Well, we've done this one from Dragon Finder Kingmaker, we're going back there. Another series I should come back to. I just haven't felt like playing a CRPG in a while. Yes. Thank you, what an intriguing soul. Go and I will see you here again when the time is right. Ah. RPG Maker assets. Nothing wrong with that. I very much respect RPG Maker as a, well, yeah, as a phenomenon. I myself own at least one copy of an RPG Maker product. I've never actually properly sat down to use it, but to use it at length for more than a couple of hours, which won't get you very far, but it's interesting stuff. Anyway, by the gods, the child survived! And the father perished, fighting for the nobles, just like most of the young in this town. The mother prepared names... the mother prepared names for this. This one shall be named Arconia. She's so beautiful. May she live to see a better world. "25 years pass. Okay. World map. The world of Tamra. Let's have just a quick look around. You'd think there'd be a settlement here, where there is woodlands, water source. It's strange that there's no settlements here on this map. Maybe it's just unexplored and there is an actual civilization there, because you'd expect towns here. So that's a weird thing to notice, but it's a thing that I would notice. Similarly, it seems like there would at least be minor settlements along here. If there is both greenery and water, that's generally where you find towns and cities. You find them in places that have access to both water and life. I like the topography layout here. It's a nice map. Though, one thing that I always find annoying in settings like this is I always immediately, the moment that you give me borders on a map like this, I immediately want to know what's beyond the borders. I also think I recognize the shapes of these mountains. I think I know what software they used for this. Oh well. The world of Tamra. In the 997th year of our age, 3 realms rule the land. The Desert Kingdom of Siunu, whose wealth earned it the title of Kingdom of Gold. Gold! Technology advanced Free Republic of Sandraka. Oh! Hegemonic Empire of Viridia, the world's military and economic superpower, where our story begins. Ah, of course, an empire. But they're colored blue. Maybe they aren't the bad guy for once. It's generally, if the empire's red in a strategy RPG game, if they are colored red, you know they're the bad guy. In this case, the actual red, there's a red and black flag over here. Suspicious. Red and black is the evil color. And these are obviously the discount, Muslim empire kingdom place. Oh, 1 generation ago, multiple bids for the Viridian Imperial throne plunged the land into war. This is known as the War of the Viridian Succession. Succession. Ooh, she's pretty. A long and bloody war ended with the coronation of Empress Florina. However, it left deep scars in the people's hearts, and resentment against the excess of the ruling class rose to the boiling point. Common people who had lost so much were forced to endure increasing hardships as the empire sought to rebuild. 25 years after the end of Succession War, a man named Antares, a battle-worn general, kidnapped the Empress and formed his own army in an act of open rebellion. He's quite a handsome fellow. He now controls a territory in the forest known as the Eastwall District. Driven by what he believes to be undue hardships by the central government, Antares threatens to sack the imperial capital if his demands are not met. The ambitious Prime Minister, Casimir, has called the general's bluff and has decided to take military action. He orders a force sent to Antares' stronghold, the East Wall Fortress. 2 young and promising Imperial Army officers, Arconia and her longtime friend Zelos, have prepared to meet General Antares in battle. Ah, we are an Imperial officer. Little could they know how much their adventures would change the course of history. Everybody here seems quite handsome. It does feel a little bit of a lurch that our hair is blue, but you know, JRPG, fantasy, anime staples. Imperial Army encampment, East Wall Province. Let's see. Jeez. I definitely am not in the mood for voice acting everything, but I'm going to try and keep it up anyway. Jeez, and I'm bad at memorizing these voices, as you may have noticed. Right. Back into character.
Let us raise a glass to my friend Arconia.
Am I making fun of him with this voice? Possibly. I have no idea who this character is and what he's supposed to sound like yet.
Bet you all thought she wouldn't make it this far. Now ready to lead her first squad into battle. But I knew better! Not the celebrating mood, Arconia!
There's a lot on the line. The Emperor's life is in our hands.
I'm not worried. I doubt these guys can keep up with you.
Huh. The thingy changes color. It helps having a one-man army in our midst. Oh, is Zelos a badass?
I'm just a man. We've got the gods on our side.
I'm going to trust in my soldiers, not some idea. Don't tell me you believe in those fairy tales now.
Don't underestimate the power of ideas! Look at how this empire is starting to forget the ideas that built it. With a proper leader, people would again feel a part of something. There would be no generals going rogue. We've come a long way since the academy, but now we face the real thing. Come, Marconia, let's brush up a bit. Tutorial time! It's like a game of chess. You will command a group of soldiers known as squads, and each squad will have a leader. You appear as blue, the enemy team appears in red, as is tradition. Time to engage in combat. First, you must move your squad next to me. Select your squad and select the tile next to my squad on the map to move. Very well. Right, now time to attack. Choose the attack option, then target me. Careful, defenders will counterattack if they can. This isn't exactly fair. I am one soldier with one sword. You're going to command a whole army someday. You must think of yourself as a leader, and your followers are your sword and shield. First things first, show me what you've got. Have at thee.
Alright. Yeah, seems good. Man, his sprite is fucking badass. Our sprite's pretty cool too. Ooh, he's got a way higher threat score than we do, and a lot more HP. Whoa, he hits a hell of a lot harder. Damn.
Not bad. Now let's raise the stakes. You're now leading a squad with a good balance of troop types. 3 archers and 3 soldiers by the looks of it. We've got heavily armored troops in front, or heavy infantry. Always rely on heavy infantry to serve as the backbone of your army, not only to protect weaker allies, but to rush down and attack.
Yeah, squad also has 3 archers. Sorry, I'm already digging this because I love. This is also one of the things that I loved about Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. If this plays anything like that, this is going to be really damn cool.
These long-range troops are not as sturdy, but can attack from a distance, avoiding counterattack. Your turn is up for now. Access the menu and end turn to proceed. Because yeah, if it plays anything like that, positioning your troops in certain places in the formation will cause their attack behaviors and targeting priorities to change. Oh, damn, I really want to play Soul Nomad now. Sorry, I mentioned that we're going to focus on this. Anyway, consider that an endorsement already of this. If it's anything like that, this is going to be good shit. Oh, they skipped their go entirely. Now you're ready. Attack me and try to take me down. Very well.
Ah, and now we have increased range because our archers could already attack from a square away. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now we have much better threat rating. Oh, he has an area of effect frontal attack. Okay, cool, cool.
Nothing to it. There's a great deal more to learn. But for now, you should be able to lead your forces against Antares. As we progress, tutorials will pop up and you'll be able to access them whenever you want.
Feels weird to say the word tutorials in character.
Right. Aren't you a bit early, Scout? We saw Antares' men celebrating in the outlying villages. The rebels have begun raiding the locals. General Antares has stooped to this? How far has he fallen since the Succession War?
Ooh, I guess these jewels indicate some level of mood.
Send word to the capital. Maybe they can send us a real army.
So much for being the people's hero if he started raiding them.
You heard that, right?
I did. Zelos, I know what you're thinking. How do you plan explaining this to the higher-ups?
Bah, don't worry about them. You, me, and just our troops. Once we take down this rebellion, we'll be celebrities. What do you say?
What say you, sorry? Okay, Zelos, I'm with you, but I'm calling the shots this time.
Fine by me. I've got your back, Arconia. Good. Looks like they haven't sent much out yet.
Ooh, a mine?
Should take these guys out to get some battle experience. You can move your squad next to the enemy soldiers and attack. If you run into trouble, I'm right behind you.
Take a break, Zelos. I've got this.
Chapter 1. Rebellion.
Alright, let's see. Can we get information on tiles? Something. No, I don't want... Okay. Bridge. Faction experience and money. Okay, so we can go there, I guess. Right. Okay, it seems fairly straightforward. I'm assuming... Okay, iron mine. Right, so Zelos and 2 archers. And we have 2...
Ready.
Let's see, can I... Squad list.
For my people. For my homeland.
Ooh, and we are voice acted. Let's see, can I can't organize. Powers. Ooh. Okay, cool.
I must stay strong.
Alright, are we gonna go... We're gonna go relatively aggro. Let's assume that the game expects us to be able to take this out in 1 turn. Yeah, that seems fairly likely. I want to see what our unit types are. Right. Ah, okay, we have a healer. I guess these are light infantry soldiers. Those aren't the... Can I... Status. Okay. Ah, okay. Yasmin, a medic. Affinity, lightning traits. Ooh. Individual unit traits. Ooh, yes. Right. Lightning affinity, water affinity. And they've got open slots for extra traits. Guardian, loyal, guardian, guardian. Okay. Equipped artifacts. Interesting. A good number of stats. Weapon, armor, strength, magic, skill, leadership. Level 1 captain. Cool, cool. Oh, so I guess that individual units will get... Right, wait.
Your command?
Right. We move up there. And then we Well, I guess we don't have to end turn yet. We can have a look. Okay, so these are just... Okay. Interesting. I'm already digging this. Whew, we are lucky that they appear to be randomly targeting one of our frontline troops. If they had focused fire, healed back by having support units such as the medic in your squad. While they cannot attack, support should help greatly to keep soldier losses to a minimum.
Don't worry if any of our troops fall in battle. They can be recovered at the end of the mission. Next, we need to capture that town so we can liberate it from the rebels. Move any squads to the town front gate and seize.
Ah, the enemy was plotting but didn't do anything during their turn. Okay, let's see. What is this bar? Rank. Can we get mission info? Enemy squad, okay. Attack from a hill using Jules' squad. Okay, we're gonna get reinforcements. Sees all map objectives. So, okay, hill. There are hills. Yeah, hills. Mission info. Target turns. Okay, so there's a par. Objectives captured. Target squads neutralized. Okay. Yeah, so that's a target squad, that's a target squad, and that's a target squad. So this one's an optional extra to capture, I guess.
For Viridia.
Right, I'm gonna have Zelos seize this. Alright, we liberated and got some gold and faction speed stars for our trouble.
Good! We liberated a town and got some gold and faction XP for our trouble. We'll need gold for a lot of things, recruiting new troops, hiring mercenaries, buying artifacts, among others. Faction experience allows us to increase faction rank. Faction rank increases our reputation, will improve among the people. So we'll yield better shop prices, discover new technology, attract new recruits, and intimidate our enemies. The squad who captures objectives gets leadership and loyalty experience as well. Ah, I really kind of should have done that with Arconia then.
The Imperial army has already arrived, much sooner than I expected.
Wolfgar, I'm trusting you to lead our troops here.
If you hold the river fortress, we should be safe here.
I'll make them regret coming here, don't worry, General.
Ah, reinforcements!
Looks like we made it just in time. Are you ready for this, Sybil?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding, Jules? I've been waiting ages for a chance to prove my mettle. Come and get it, rebel scum!
Your squad is tough as soldiers, so should stay in the front. Mine will provide long-range archer attacks from a safe distance. See that hill? It's high ground, very useful, especially for archers like me. Move onto the hill so I can shoot further than normal. Over there, to the east. I think that's Jules, a fellow Imperial Academy cadet of mine. We should meet up with them and join all our forces together.
How can I help, my lord?
Right. So yeah, I'm guessing that standing on a hill gives you 1 extra square of range for your ranged units. Yeah, they aren't counterattacking. We're out of their range, but...
I'm just getting started.
Alright. Right. Oh, we've got some... Looks like some heavy spear soldiers of some kind. Wait, hold on a second. We can see that, right? Oh! Okay.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Yeah, I want to check... Oh, and hey, enemy move. That's always interesting to see.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll just attack. We'll see.
Okay, interesting. So, the spellcaster did not participate in the first round and only on the second. So I guess magic attacks need an extra turn to get ready. Maybe they don't participate in counterattacks then either. Oh! Can't I heal myself? Oh! Interesting. Okay, good. I was hoping that you would be able to do some form of healing without having to attack something. Ah, they're on a hill, so they can fire at us. Oh! Ooh. That was kind of risky. They could potentially kill... Oh! Very lucky! Very lucky. If we can take that river fortress, the path to the main enemy base will be clear. Forts give defensive bonuses, allows archers to shoot further. So like hills with bonus defense. Goes for both sides, but we can't underestimate those defenders. Yeah, so I really wish there was like a button to better check, like hover over, if I were to hover over an enemy unit.
Direct my blade.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, this seems fairly obvious. We
will
use
always
you
find a way.
to weaken these.
I'm just getting started.
And then we use you to attack these after softening them up. Surrender! Interesting. So enemy... Oh! I guess because the medic doesn't have any attack. Fair enough. Okay, we kind of want...
Here goes nothing.
Let's see.
Ready.
Can I survive? I'm going to assume that I can cleave through these archers. I'm going to assume that I can cleave through these archers without significant counterattack damage. Yes. Imperial battle armor.
For my people. For my homeland.
Okay. How do I equip that? Can I equip that? Certainly not in the options. Squad list.
I must stay strong.
Okay.
Your command?
Right. Well, we need somebody to clean this up. Overpower. So how did I...
For Viridia!
Okay, yeah, so it was status. Apologies. I seem to have swallowed some saliva down the wrong windpipe. Drink a sip of water. See that town? To win wars, we must secure objectives. Objectives can be towns, mines, stables, or military bases. Towns like this or gold mines provide gold. Any of our squads can capture objectives. Yes. That's Eastwall Fortress, home base of the enemy. It's a heavily fortified castle like most home bases. It provides defensive bonuses to soldiers stationed there. Do not underestimate any base defender, not even these clowns. There will be times when we are operating out of a home base. When that happens, you must defend it at all costs. If an enemy reaches our home base, it will force us into defeat. Very well.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
So then, can we then do a talk? Something? Well met, you're with the Imperial Army? Name's Sybil, Battle Maiden of Viridia. Jules and I were sent up the river to try and outflank the rebels. That's an impressive title, but you wear the garb of a temple priestess. Yeah, so what? He looks just as important as hurting, isn't it? Of course. We're fortunate to have a priestess among us. Yeah, I would like a heal. That guy, he could definitely use a heal.
Stay strong, everyone.
Right, well, I guess we'll put you... Iron. Secured an iron mine. With 3 iron which is gained, we can upgrade our troops for more advanced classes. The resource is not consumed, just allocated, meaning we can change classes without any risk at all. Feel free to experiment. Ooh.
Direct my blade.
Let's see, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, so that's just archers, right.
The battle lies before me.
Right, we're gonna go seize that. And then we're gonna heal up.
Here goes nothing.
I'm gonna have you stationed in the forest over here.
The time to act is now.
So, okay, we seize this. And then we get leadership and faction experience. Right. We can't delay too much.
Your command?
I'm not sure how the experience breakdown stuff will be handled, but we should just kind of put pressure on, I think.
Sure.
So don't worry about it too much. Alright. Killed an archer. So the second attack should kill probably a second. Oh! Or all of it. Of course, the mage.
Time to end this.
Right, well, you can move into the fort.
For Viridia.
Now then, oh. We've really got them on the run now! The river fortress is ours! Time to take down the local rebel commander at Eastwall.
Damned Imperial dogs!
They are really this ruthless? The rest of you, get out of here and stop them! Our cause will not be snuffed out here! Looks like we've got another fight on our hands! Arconia, we are counting on you as the army leader to destroy the enemy. Hopefully their leaders will get the message and lay down their weapons.
Ready.
And we kind of need to hustle.
Direct my blade.
But okay, let's see. Okay. That's archers protected by a heavyweight front line.
How can I help, my lord?
I say we move onto the hill and attack that one. Whoa! That was not a lot.
Here goes
Alright,
nothing.
we're gonna have to pile the pressure on. Zealous, kill. I think Zealous is our Fire Emblem Cavalier type character. Generally, in every Fire Emblem game, on the first few missions, typically you get access to a Cavalier that will
For my people.
completely
For my
fucking
homeland.
destroy enemy units. The safety Cavalier. He's there to give you a little bit of cushion.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Okay, I wonder, can we do a purely ranged attack? Oh, we can't. We have to
They'll
go into
notice this
melee.
one for sure.
I mean, I wasn't seriously considering that, but it was something worth knowing. Okay, let's see. Well, this is higher damage output.
I'm just
think
getting started.
I think we'll try and at least lower their threat. Oh. There were actual... They had 2 rounds of defensive combat as well. Alright. Kind of regretting seizing this now with our character, but... Oh. Ooh. Oh. Wow. I was not expecting that result. But now they're... Yeah, here we're gonna lose some. And we never got to talk to them, so we already failed this playthrough in... Oh. Huh? Oh, technically speaking, there's still a unit
I
left.
must stay strong. The battle lies before me.
Right.
The time to act is now.
Okay.
Here comes Sybil, ready
Oh,
or not.
no, we
Your
can't
command?
reach. No, I do want that.
We will always find a way.
Okay, you know what? Jules, I'm pulling you back to do that talkies there. We can't just help crossing. We just can't help crossing paths, Jules. Looks like we're in this together, huh? Harkonia! What an honor to fight by your side in our first mission. But Central Command didn't say you'd be here. Was there some sort of mistake? We decided to improvise. Anyway, glad to have your rangers here among us. With clever planning, your troops can pick off enemies without fear of counterattack. Unless they have their own archers, of course. So you're leading this mission? Wow, I always knew you'd do great things, Harkonia. Oh, come on, Jules. You'd say that no matter what I ended up doing. Ooh, shuffle. Yeah, that gives us an extra space of movement that we're not really gonna use. Okay, do we... I guess none of us can hit that town this turn,
They'll notice this
which
one
is
for
annoying,
sure.
but I want that town! Okay, so... We're gonna have to move somebody in. Zealous, I've got the feeling that I don't want to use you as
my people.
much.
For my homeland.
Like, you just seem too strong. Okay. Oh, that's an additional action.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
I'm just getting
Alright.
started.
And attack on a heal. There we go. Okay. So I guess at the same time I kind of want somebody other than
Here
Zelos
comes
to
Sybil,
capture that.
Ready or not.
Here goes nothing.
Oh well, somebody needs to do it now, and I've already committed.
Stay strong, everyone.
Let's see, what do they have? They have archers.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Alright. Can we? No. We can only heal somebody. Okay. Well, too bad.
Time to end this.
You're still going in there to weaken. Let's just experiment, right? One lone archer. Ho! Hey, that was completely worthless, but hey. Science! At least they do not have a healer stationed here. Ooh, they apparently won that fight. Okay, now they are going to probably attack us because we're adjacent to them. Oh? Ah, perfect. Cannon fodder. They wasted their turn on our one lone archer. That was all according to plan. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant strategizing.
Getting started.
Oh, we don't have a heal available. In that case, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go and beat their face in just with our unit. Okay. Now it's just the archer damage. Come on, free action! Alright, no, we're gonna do it. I want that experience. There we go.
The time to act is now.
Oh! Yeah, okay, so you're not supposed to use Zealous Squad at all to kill anything. Okay. But we still got S rank. I guess. I wonder how much this affected. Do you get then triple S if you don't use Zealous Squad at all? Inner Keep, Eastwall Fortress.
The Imperial army has certainly wasted no time. We've got to escape to Centurion's Rest.
And you think I would just willingly go with you?
You will. We both know that the snakes in the capital cannot be trusted. You're much safer here, away from their schemes.
Antares, you're going to get yourself killed. You don't deserve this.
I have already given my life, but so too will my men, if we do not escape immediately. Please, we must go to Centurion's Rest.
Good stuff. Liking this a lot already. Even that initial twist that, you know, the Empress has been kidnapped, perhaps semi-willingly. Digging it a lot. Do we immediately go into the next chapter, or... Okay. These forts secured by Arcona's army, General Antares retreats deeper into the forest with the strongholds at the Centurion's Rest.
As Arconia's first mission ends in victory, the Empire recognizes her promise as commander and trusts her to invade Centurion's Rest and destroy the rebel forces in the area.
Those damned rebels!
Who may secretly actually be good guys. We don't know that yet. Despite zealous enthusiasm for victory in battle, the meaning of this rebellion begins to weigh on Arconia's mind. These are not an invading force, they are common people, fellow Viridians. Perhaps if Antares is brought to heel, there can be a quick end to the violence. Now, do we get to... Oh. The village of Eastwall. The people seem relieved to see us. The fighting has left their doorstep. Things can get back to normal. We have some time before our next mission. Eastwall will be our home base for now. We can trade with the locals, maybe recruit some of them into our force. I'll be at the blacksmith, giving my gear a touch-up. Catch you later! Hey, Arconia, let me show you around. No need to rush. We can relax a bit now. We can talk and get caught up with each other. And as Ella said, this is a chance for us to make improvements to our squads and troops by trading with the locals. On the top is the resource bar. We should have free iron. It shows how much gold, resource, and tech points we have. On the top right, we can see your faction rank and progress towards the next rank. On the left, yeah, tutorial, okay, blah, blah, blah. Don't be afraid, check this for helpful guides. Deploy to move on to the next chapter. Okay. Oh, supports. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Okay. Red Oni, blue Oni. I like the character art. Archives. Ooh, tech tree. Interesting. Spellweaver. Magicians and support gain +10 skill. Mentorship. Non-leader units and squads now gain leadership at a modest rate. Oh, there's a tech tree. And we have, okay, so we have two. Ready to use target leader attack type. Mixed unit tactics. 3 weapon power for each unit of a different type added to the squad, starting with the second unit type. Right. With half of class mastery if they're starting class. Ooh. Standing armies. Causes more morale damage. Adept Artificer. Second artifact slot. Crossbow forging. Ooh. Okay. Cool, cool. I'm gonna have a look at that later. So organize army. So we can reorder squads. Right. Okay. That's just simply, okay. Squad operations. So I can move her further to the back or further to the front. Interesting. Okay. But what does that do? Okay, unit status. What does the wait? I want to see what does Guardian do? How do I read that? Let me read the traits. Ooh, change class. Okay. Okay. Ah, horse is a resource. Okay, so we could apparently, like, we have
Right, this... Oh, they need to have higher strength. So this soldier doesn't have enough strength, this fighter doesn't have enough strength to become a soldier, or does have enough strength to become a spearman. No? Why not? Why can't I make him a spearman? I've got the iron, and he's got the strength requirement. Use item? Trait overpower. Teach unit overpower. Deal damage on enemy to enemy based on... Okay, so I can... That's a... Artifacts. It boosts armor. -3 cap. What does cap... You know what? Tutorials and info. Okay, attack types and armor. Okay. Crossbows ignore some level of armor. Firearms ignore some level of armor. Magic ignores all armor. And dragons ignore all armor. Yeah. Other common modifiers. Pole arms do bonus damage to cavalry. Striking weapons do bonus damage to heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. Bows and crossbows do reduced damage to heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. So even though bows and crossbows do get some level of armor ignore, they just do less damage against... Okay, interesting. Yes. Yeah. Okay, character stats, yeah. Physical damage, skill, hit rate, critical hits, evasion, glancing blows, magic damage and healing power, also magic defense. Leadership. Squad capacity. Capacity determines how many units and artifacts can be added to a squad. Affinity. Oh, it affects their stat growth. Earth, so more hit points, less skill. Lightning, okay. Light is bonus loyalty and leadership. Dark strength and magic, less loyalty and leadership. Okay. So weather gives bonuses or... Oh, whoops. Gives bonus or penalties. These include, or was comes Earth, water, okay, darkness and light, right. Any explanation for... Okay, bonus or penalty. So light has bonuses during the day and penalties at night. Dark the opposite. I guess. Right. Okay. It looks like there's a lot to this game, but I think this is... loyalty determines capacity cost. Only applies to followers, not leaders. Mercenaries start with the lowest loyalty, for example. Loyalty is gained over time through combat experience and capturing objectives. Okay, capacity cost is probably the... Oh. And there's a lot of... Oh, hey, we have a bigger map. Cool beans, cool beans. Right. Okay. There's a lot to get into. For now, I'm gonna call the episode here. I'll see you next time.